First of all, I offer my humble pranams at the Divine Lotus feet of our beloved Lord, Dr. Reddy, respected elders, brothers and sisters. Today is indeed a great honor and great privilege for me to be able to speak in the center of Arcadia, and also on this very auspicious occasion, Swami's birthday. So first of all, happy birthday to all of you and happy Thanksgiving. So I thought I would first of all share some of my experience with Swami, and then I will talk about some of the unique activities that I was involved with in Malaysia. So in 1980, I was working in a company called Dabi, a multinational company. So I used to go to work by bus, and from the bus stop, I used to walk to the office. And I used to pass by one shop, Krishna Silk Store. And inside this Krishna Silk Store, there was this picture of a gentleman with an afro hairstyle. I didn't take much notice of it, so they must have gone on for many months. Then one day, I went with my neighbor, a few of my neighbors, to see another neighbor, a lady whose husband has passed on, to give her some, consolation. Her husband had an accident and passed on. And then it was on that day that this lady, showed us a pendant. On one side was Swami, and on the other side was our Chinese goddess of mercy. You see behind me a picture of goddess of mercy, Guan Yin. In fact, my mom is an ardent devotee of Guan Yin. Every morning she would light a joss stick, and every evening she would light a joss stick. So, when I heard that, Guan Yin, then she said that Guan Yin has now reincarnated as Sathya Sai Baba in India, and he materialized powder to heal those who are sick. So I've become very curious. Oh, okay, my mom's, our family deity is now, I can see her face to face rather than just a statue on the altar. So I become very curious. And the next day when I was back to office, I asked my colleague, have you heard of Sai Baba? Then next day, one of my colleague, he's not a Sai Baba devotee. He passed me a book, Journey to God, Part 1 by Brother Jagadisan. So that began my journey to God. Then subsequently, I joined another company. I joined the banking industry, and I got many days of leave. So I decided to run to India, and I stayed there for 21 days. At that time, there was no Sai Kuan Hall. I don't think there was a Western canteen. So every day I got to take sambal, curry, and rice. Okay, and there I met a Singapore devotee. He told me that he came to see Sai Baba with his mother. The mother had cancer, and Baba materialized a booty for his mother to cure his mother, and also materialized a gold chain for his mother. Oh, but Baba materialized a gold chain, Then he said, okay, if you come and see Sai Baba, you must not leave this place, without asking something from him. You can write to him. So I wrote, on a piece of paper, Sai Baba, I hope to get an interview from you. That's what everyone yearned for. And maybe you may want to materialize a ring or a gold chain for me, Then I stayed there for 21 days, and during that 21 days, every day I go for darshan, okay? And then I read the books. Then I have better knowledge of what the Sai movement is all about. But Baba never took my letter. And then I realized, maybe this are not the right thing to ask from him. So then a few days before I depart from Puttapati, I wrote another letter. Swami, I want to do your work. Bless me, okay? Change me from a street dog to a street light. Change me from a street dog to a straight line. I don't know why I asked for that. Maybe I've read it somewhere, you know. And then he came and he took my letter. So I went back to Malaysia, and I was attached to Bangsa Center, where Brother Jagadisan was the chairman at that time, you know. And then after I came back, he approached me, Billy, you know, would like to appoint you as the youth coordinator of the center. I said, well, let me try. Okay, I did not say no. And that was how I became active uh, in this organization. Then fast forward to 1997. That was when we what they call organized the first Chinese New Year celebration in Pati. I remember when we arrived in Pati, you know, so we brought a lot of decoration. And then the secretary was saying, you know, I can't remember. I think his name was Sivan Jirao. He said, Chinese New Year? Nobody told us about Chinese New Year in Puttapati. And then we got to, you know, quickly type a letter and send by telex to Swami, Swami, we have arrived here for Chinese New Year, okay. And then we were allowed to do decoration. And then on the eve of the Chinese New Year celebration, I got a biggest surprise of my life. But Jagadisan said, Billy, tomorrow you will do the opening address, welcoming address. Oh, I said, brother, I'm trying to memorize. I'm still, memorize my script. I was trying to, practice my gesture, for the drama. So what shall I speak about? So that night I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I was introduced, and I went forward. I took Pananamaskar at Swami's feet. Then I spoke. Then there was something in my heart. I wanted to express it out. Then I say, towards the end, I say, Swami, you have said that when we come to Puttapati is a workshop. Just like car go to workshop, you must change the oil, okay? You must change the dirty oil to clean oil. Swami, I like to leave behind a small witness in me. Imagine in front of a crowd of about, that time there was one hall, okay, about 10, 20,000 people. Swami, I've got this bad quality of jealousy and envy. I like to leave it at your lotus feet, and I like to take back the quality of patience. Okay, and after that, I stepped down from the podium, and I thought I went back to my seat to sit there. I said, okay, maybe it's respect that I should do Pananamaskar. So I went and do Pananamaskar, the Swami's feet. Then I saw Swami's hand moving. Oh, I thought he's going to materialize Vibhuti for me. Because my first impression of Swami is he's the reincarnation of Goddess of Mercy, And then there was a picture of Goddess of Mercy next to Swami, which I showed it to you afterwards, okay? But to my surprise, Swami materialized a chain, a pendant. And then he was trying to put it onto my head, but I think probably my head is a bit too big, so I can put it. So he untied the chain and put it around my neck. So that was the really a great honor of my life. Okay, I never expected that. Okay, then subsequently the following night, following evening, there was this culture program. We have prepared a drama for Swami, and in this drama, what happened was that there's a husband and wife scene, okay? So we came to understand that Swami is very strict with men and ladies, boys and girls acting on stage. So in fact, when we were preparing, rehearsing, we thought, okay, what shall we do? So in fact, I myself thought, okay, probably I dress as a wife, as a lady, and then someone act as a husband. And then around that time, Uncle Sri Indralasha came to Malaysia. So we asked Uncle, okay, Uncle, I know we got this husband and wife scene, okay? Is it okay for a husband and wife to act in the drama? So Uncle said, it's okay, no problem. Okay. So that was when I sounded it out to my wife, and This was when the biggest challenge came, because she has never acted in drama and quite a shy person. Okay, and then she said, "Okay, let me go and ask Swami." So she went up to altar, and then she said, "Okay." And Swami said, "Okay." And then that was where both myself and my wife acted in the drama, one hall. So that was the most unique experience, because I don't remember not seeing any drama where husband and wife act on the stage. In fact, while we were rehearsing, in the Punachandra hall, okay, there was one Swami came and said, pointed to me and my wife, husband and wife. Oh yes, Swami, we're husband and wife. Okay, so that was my experience with Swami, and since then I've been very active. So I reckon that I was the first Chinese to ever speak during Chinese New Year in Kuan Hall in 1997, and then subsequently I was given the Swami's grace to organize a Chinese New Year program. We had Chinese New Year in 1997, 1998. Then after that, Chinese New Year stopped for some years, and then in 2007, Chinese New Year came back. Now, I would like to share some slides. Okay, let me just. Okay, so can you see my slide? So this was when you see behind Swami there's this picture of Kuan Yin. So I was wondering, is this a coincidence? I came to know Swami through Kuan Yin, and now this was my most what they call how would you say experience with Swami, and Kuan Yin is just behind that. Okay, so Swami materialized the gold chain and he was trying to put it onto my neck, but then he couldn't. It was too small, so he got to untie. And then this was how close I was to Swami, okay? Right? And then the next one is, so this was myself and my wife acting on stage, in front of Swami, okay? Now, next, I'd like to talk about the unique experiences, unique experiences that have in the activities in Malaysia. Now, first of all, Malaysia, in case you all may not know, if you know Singapore, Singapore is right on top of Singapore is Malaysia, and this is Malaysia. So Malaysia currently has a population about close to about 34 million. Okay, 70% of the population of Malaysia are Muslims, 20% Chinese, comprising of Buddhist, Christian, and 10% Hindu. So we started our SSSIO organization in Malaysia started in the year 1983. So as SSSIO centers slowly start sprouting out, then the founders of what they call, thanks to Brother Jaga, said that we must have a vision of a SSSIO organization. So as we grow, how are we to project ourselves to people in Malaysia? How would people know us? Would they consider us as just because of Indian population? India has a lot of gurus, as one of the gurus that have come up. Okay, and this was when we had got this vision called the Pancha Darshana vision, a fivefold vision. So vision number one is spiritual. Every religion must consider SSSIO a friend, an ally, to fit the roots of religions. Education. SSSIO should go beyond the periphery of SSIO centers and reach the youth and adults in society. Mission number three is service. Service of convenience should give way to service of need. Number four, youth. To offer the youth of today an alternative value-filled lifestyle, fun-filled, dynamic, and fulfilling. And then integration, okay, value integration. How do we integrate values into ourselves? How do we integrate the SSSIO organization into the society in Malaysia so that they will want to know more about the teachings of Swami. So we were guided by this vision for many, many years. And this was when we started our interfaith program, where for every religious, and also so in Malaysia, we've got 5 major religions. We've got the Muslim, Islam, we've got Buddhism, we've got Christianity, we've got Hinduism, as well as Sikhism. So for every major religious occasion, we invite religious speakers to come to our centers to speak, and as well as we organize the service activities, and then we invite the head of the particular religion to come and officiate it. So we start building friends with the religious organizations in Malaysia. And then we also took up a practice, okay, that for every major event, we always compile a souvenir program booklet. So the first major activity we had was major service activities where we built over 100 toilets, okay, on the east coast of Malaysia. And then we have got something like this, a souvenir program, okay. And in this souvenir program, we talk about what is objective of the SSSIO organization, what is the program schedule, a brief write-up of past activities. Then for every major event, we always invite the mayor of the town or a member of parliament, okay, to come and officiate the event. And subsequently, we managed to invite the king of the country to grace one of our events, right? And we also get message of support from religious leaders. So when we organized this first one, we didn't have much to write about profile. So this is our curriculum vitae, so that people know more about us. And then subsequently, when we have more events, so we put this, what we have published in the first souvenir program, we also added on in the second souvenir program. So the first event we had was what they call a symposium and exhibition on human values. For this, we invite religious leaders to talk about the human values in their particular religion. And then in 1985, we organized a symposium on science and spirituality, commerce and morality. Okay, again, this symposium talks about human values. Okay, how do we relate human values to science and commerce? And then 1986, Songs of Peace Song Festival, where we invite prominent singers in Malaysia to compose songs on values, okay? And this was where I think Sony was one of the major sponsors. And this was when we approached a newspaper, one of newspaper to be what they call the media, to be the chief media for this. And then at first the newspaper was what they call reluctant. And then subsequently, we thought, okay, never mind, we thank you. We go to the next newspaper. And then before we could go to the next newspaper, that newspaper Malay called up and said, okay, we will be what they call the chief media for what they call the SSSIO organization of Malaysia. So this was how we built up our profile. And then on our letterhead, we put a tagline there. Just under the name of organization, that we are an interfaith, non-profit NGO dedicated towards the promotion of human values and selfless service to the poor, the sick and the needy for nation building. So our strategy is that people in Malaysia must recognize the SSSIO organization for human values, interfaith, as well as service. And till today, this is a tagline on our letterhead. And then these are the souvenir program, the cover of the various major events that we have had in Malaysia. As the saying goes, it's by your work that you be known, okay? And then we took up something called drama, okay? At first, drama was among our, what they call youth, the young adults in Malaysia. And then subsequently, we organized the first festival of drama on everyday human values. Okay, and then this was where four religions took part. Okay, the Muslim group, the Buddhist group, the Christian group, as well as the Hindu group came on. And then subsequently, drama after drama, we have what they call the organized the Asian Festival of Drama on Human Values. This was in year 1990, where 7 nations took part. And we got the Malaysian Airlines, to be the co-sponsor, because 7 nations, like Australia was there, Japan was there, Hong Kong was there, and a few Indonesia was there, I think Singapore was there. So if we organize an event and we want this country to come in, so who will pay the ticket? Okay, so we managed to get the airlines to come in on this. Okay, and this was where we have many events on what they call human values, and for the event was indeed graced by the King and Queen of Malaysia. Okay, so this was how we build up a profile and build up what they call public outreach to the community in Malaysia. Okay, next. So 7 nations: Australia, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Okay, we also created a human values fever in Malaysia, whereby we got corporate sponsors to come up with huge billboards on values. Not to tell lie, not to blow off another person's candle to brighten yours, and we have all over town these huge billboards. Okay, and because of this, I think we slowly, the SSSIO organization became known to Malaysia. And then something happened. Okay, what happened was that we invited a what they call public relations of media to help us on this event, and then we were spotted by them, for an event called Telethon. So at that time in 1992, the government of Malaysia, they were trying to build a hospital for heart surgery, and then they were trying to get sponsors. And then we so happened that we have got a drama on the heart, purity of the heart. So we were invited, and then what they call that the media company, came to us and said, we would like you to put up this skit. It was a short skit in front of the cabinet, because why? During this telethon, the cabinet will be in the TV broadcast station, to watch the event, and then people from the public will then telephone to say that, okay, we were inspired by this initiative by the government and would like to sponsor so much. And we came on live, and virtually the whole cabinet was in the TV station. And I think at that time, in 1992, we probably would have the video, the live broadcast, would have reached out to some 10 million viewers. So this was the drama, okay? And then, subsequently, we have drama sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Youth and Sport. We have called Inter-School Drama, Inter-School Human Values Drama and Song Festival. Okay. And then subsequently, in 2002, we formed what we call the Friendship Group for Interreligious Service, FGIS. This is an informal gathering of the religious group in Malaysia, and the participating religious group, the Muslim group, the Islamic Youth Movement of Malaysia, the Buddhist Missionary Society Malaysia, the Council of Churches, and then the Malaysia Hindu Sangha. By which time, the heads of religion know what we are doing, okay? And then, so now, instead of we ourselves organizing this, okay, we got the interfaith group, the youth group, to also come up with dramas, jointly, okay? So we have got what they call we organized many dramas, and one of them was the bridges and walls, okay? So this is where the participating religious groups took part in this event. Okay, so we have a drama called The Inheritance. This was an interfaith drama on human values performed by the youth of 5 main religions. Okay, Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, and Sikhism. And this event was, and it even came out in the press. Right, so this was a poster that drama helps to promote human values. Okay, and for this event, we also invited the United Nations, a representative of United Nations, to support this. And the event was held at the 5-star hotel, and the owner, who knows about our activity, let us use the what they call the auditorium, free of charge. Okay, so this was when we were very active. Okay, so other than so this was the crowd, in the what they call the ballroom of the auditorium. Okay, and this on the top picture you have got the heads of the religious groups were there, to grace the event. And then not only that, we also use drama to reach out to university students. We got a drama called The Returns. Okay, this was what they call acted out by the young adults from the Muslim group, the Buddhist group, the Christian group, and the Hindu group, as well as the Sikh group. And we did this, we did this for 3 consecutive years, for freshies who joined the university. Okay, so each time, at about 3,500 students. Okay, so quite recently, I told Suresh, we must get young adults to do drama, because there are 5 reasons why the young adults in our organization must take up drama. Number 1 is whoever acted in the drama, the young adults, they will enjoy it. As much as I myself, when I was a young adult, I enjoyed acting in drama. Number 2 is the audience will enjoy it. Number 3 is we can put Swami's message into this drama. So how do we, Swami has said, go to all corners of the world to spread his message. So drama is a very powerful media to what we call spread Swami's message. Okay, and the reach out will be fantastic. Okay, you just saw the TV, so it came out on TV and about 11 million people watching. And now with social media, if the drama is well scripted, well acted, through social media, it can reach out to millions in the world. Okay, and also we can get interfaith. We can use this to promote interfaith harmony and interracial harmony. And not only this, in Singapore, they have got this drama, they organize what I call Human Values Drama Festival, on 2012, 2014, and 2016, and they managed to reach out to some 60 schools, 60 public schools, in the year 2016, some 30,000 students, were involved in this. I'd just like to play you a short video on this, where you can see the testimony of the volunteers involved, the what they call the teachers involved, the students involved. Okay. And then we have something called DARTS. So if we want Swami's message to reach out to the world, we must be relevant to society. So currently, drugs is one of the major issues, of alcohol, abuse and relationship, time wastage, and smoking. And for that, we came up with what we call a program called DARTS. In fact, this was adopted also by Sri Lanka, right? And this what they call event also impressive, that the university, the premier university in Malaysia, and newspaper, and the friendship group together, we signed what they call a memorandum of agreement. And this was a crowd. And one of the vision that we have is that Sai must be recognized as a friend and ally, by religions in Malaysia. And this was about 2 weeks ago. We know about the Gaza war. So the Muslim community around the world were very agitated by this. And what we did was the friendship group, we what we call have a gathering, and we together crafted what they call a press release. Okay, and subsequently, the SSSIO organization was invited by the Ministry of Education for this event of 1,000, teachers and students. Okay, so as I look back at the fivefold vision that we have, okay, number one, every religion must consider SSSIO as a friend and ally to fit of roots of religion. I think we have kind of achieve this, okay? And SSSIO, we should go beyond the peripheral of science centers and reach the youth and adults in society. And this was where we have our what they call tutoring program. We have a parent care program where we reach out to our what they call teenage pregnancy program. We have reached out to thousands, okay, out there. And for service, we have also organized a major service program. And for youth, okay, so drama, okay, is something is a fun, feel dynamic event, okay. So we should, what they call get our youth to go into dramas, okay, and integration, okay. So as we organize this event, we integrate Swami's value into ourselves, and we are also slowly integrating our SSSIO organization into society and nation. The SSSIO organization is known for nation building. So with that, I'd like to thank what we call the Science Center of Arcadia for the opportunity, for the honor, and for the privilege to be able to speak to all of you on this auspicious day. With that, Sairam, thank you.